Hey guys, I am making this video to all the people who out there who criticize wrestling for being fake. Newsflash, we know it's fake, okay? You're not the first person to go to a wrestling fan and say wrestling is fake, okay? We know this. And unfortunately, as wrestling fans, we have to deal with dickheads like you with telling us it's fake all the freaking time. Telling us it's fake is like saying the sea is salty, or that Christmas is in December, okay? We know this. The only people who think the wrestling is actually real are little 5-year-old kids, but bear in mind, they still believe in the Easter Bunny and Father Christmas. So if you're just gonna go up to a little 5-year-old kid and tell them wrestling's fake, then mate, you're just being a dickhead. Now, what I really don't get about the people who criticize wrestling for being fake is that they watch movies and TV shows like Ted and The Big Bang Theory, for example, and they're even faker than wrestling. I don't get it. Now, before anyone posts a stupid idiotic comment below saying something like, yeah, everyone knows movies are fake, but wrestling fans actually think that their shit is real. No, we don't. I made it very clear in the video earlier on that the only people who think wrestling is real are little 5-year-old kids. But then again, they probably think the movies are real too. So, there you go. Now, in my opinion, TV shows are faker than wrestling because honestly enough, a TV show like The Big Bang Theory, all the actors are just following the script, and there's nothing real going on at all while the cameras are rolling. At a wrestling event, on the other hand, while the majority of it is at entertainers, stuff like storylines, gimmicks, characters, stuff like that, while all that is there to entertainers, there are some bits of it that are real. For example, when you see a wrestler take a body slam on the mat, that is real. When a wrestler comes off the top rope and lands on top of another wrestler, even though it's been rehearsed, it's still real. When a wrestler takes a hit and falls back first onto the mat, that's real. Now, to all those people who think that wrestling rings are dead soft and they're like trampolines, then please explain to me in the comments below why loads of wrestlers end up getting addicted to painkillers due to them being body slammed 10 times a night. The fact of the matter is that while wrestling is mostly fake and completely scripted, the pain the wrestlers feel every time they take a body slam on the mat and the stress their bodies and minds feel after years and years of 10-minute long matches and long drives on the road, that is very real. And it is for those reasons why I think that fresh wrestlers are way tougher than MMA fighters. If you want even more proof, then let's compare the two. In MMA, two guys start fighting, but because it's completely real and not scripted at all, the fans never know if it's going to be a good match or not. With WWE, on the other hand, the wrestlers are talking to each other throughout the entire match, so they're always doing their absolute best to put on a great show for the fans. In an MMA fight, as soon as one fighter takes a big hit let's think, for example, a powerbomb to the mat, like a big solid powerbomb to the mat, or a straight up kick right to the head, the fight is done, it's over. But in WWE, even if a wrestler botches a move, and believe me, it does happen, even if he seriously hurts himself from it, the match continues, and that is the only form of sports or sports entertainment in the world that happens. Now, if you don't believe me that wrestlers are legit tough guys, a few years ago at WrestleMania 27, a wrestler called The Miz suffered a major concussion after smacking his head on solid concrete. Now, in any other sport or form of entertainment, whatever you want to call it, if that happened, the match would be stopped right there and then, and the athlete who had suffered the injury would be taken straight to hospital. However, not only did The Miz continue the match, but he also appeared on a WWE show called Monday Night Raw the very next night, and that just goes to prove how tough The Miz really is. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. The point of this video is that as wrestling fans, we know it's fake, but we also know and understand how tough you have to be to make it in this business, okay? One last point I want to make is to the people out there who say wrestling is actually gay because the wrestlers are just running around playing grab ass with each other. Okay, those people have clearly never seen a wrestling match, because in a professional wrestling match, it's not two naked guys trying to touch each other up. No, it's two wrestlers trying to grab each other and then violently slam each other to the mat. Okay, that is what wrestling is. If anything, UFC is gay because in a UFC fight you regularly see the fighters like mat wrestling, which is essentially two guys rolling on top of each other. So, if wrestling's gay, then come on, what's UFC?